What's going on, class? A leader I'll always remember will be my dad. Several reasons why, including most important but not limited to, are the fact that he's built his business from the ground up. He's had a business for about 15 years, and in the last 2 years, it's made 11 million in revenue and 9.5 million in revenue. So those are pretty impressive numbers, in sales and revenue to be hitting in that time span. That's first and foremost reason. Secondly, his personality and his work ethic. His personality is a fun, caring guy. He cares about his employees. He cares about, me and my family members. And then work ethic wise, he's always been very driven. He always wants to do the best for himself. He always wants to produce the best numbers. He always wants his coworkers and me and my sibling to do the best for ourselves. And so overall, his personality is great. Third reason is that he's always been able to provide for me and my sister. Some people may say that, that's being privileged or that's being spoiled, but at the end of the day, he's always been able to provide a meal on the table. He's always been able to provide me and my sister with, the things we need and the things we don't need. So I've always, loved that, and I've always respected that, and that's, reason number 3. In a more classroom set application, he shares many similar attributes to those listed in the notes. And a couple that stood out to me were, first, his eyes are always on the horizon for personal and business growth, whether that be, on the personal side of things, being more neat or being more organized or being more on time, or on the business end of things, always trying to grow with higher sales, higher revenue marks, what option it be, his eyes are always on the horizon. Secondly, he builds his success through employee commitment. So all of his workers, they all work together. It's not a manager and employee relationship. They all treat each other the same. Everything is on the table. They work as a unit. So they build their success that way. Third, he sets standards of excellence, whether, again, that be in business, new revenue marks, or at home. There's standards, while not strictly applied. There's definitely been standards. He wants to see me do well for myself. He wants to see me work towards a goal and then reap the rewards of that goal. Fourth, he challenges the status quo. When he started his company, many said that it wouldn't survive because there were already competitors, in the region, such as WTO or Exis, but he found a way to beat the odds, and basically he's now the top competitor in the Northeast region, at his level for what he does. And then fifth, power based on personal influence. So again, he's very caring. He treats his employees all the same, and therefore he obtains, power through personal influence. The next point of discussion that this brings me to is the type of leader that he is, what type of school he belongs to, and I would say that he belongs to the behavioral school. The behavioral school states that certain actions differentiate leaders from non-leaders, and in my dad's case, my dad shows up first to work. He leaves last. He's very determined. He doesn't take no for an answer. He's creative. He searches for answers outside the box. Just overall, he perseveres. He tries. He doesn't give up. I mean, those are, the kind of typical things that, make a leader. But, he does live up to those norms. So in his day-to-day behaviors, you can say that he belongs to the consideration school. He creates job relationships characterized by trust, respect, and consideration, again, because he treats all of his employees all the same. There's no secrets. There's no closed doors. Everything is out in the air. They all trust each other. Yeah. And then the theory that he belongs to would be the transformational theory. Idealized influence. He provides a vision of growth, whether it be at home or for his business. He has inspirational motivations. He communicates his high expectations to his workers and, me, my mom, my sister. And lastly, intellectual stimulation. He always provides answers, and he provides, me the kind of inner boost to reach for, higher expectations. Again, in the end, a leader I'll always remember will be my dad. The school he belongs to, the literal school, as the behavioral and contingency schools. The theories he belongs to is the transformational theory. Thanks, class.